All right, Brittneyy.
Hi, Mark.
Brittneyy, where'd you grow up? Where are you from originally?
I was born in Vermont and moved to North Carolina really shortly after when I was like 2. And then kind of lived in a couple different states down south, like Kentucky and Tennessee. And when I was 13, moved back up to Vermont. And then I just got here like a month ago.
So Skid Row's well, you're not really on Skid Row. You're on.
Yeah, I'm up in Little Tokyo.
Which is just outside of Skid Row.
Yeah, today was my first time actually walking through Skid Row.
But being in downtown LA is such a huge departure from Vermont or
small
southern
town
states
Vermont for sure.
How long you been here?
Just over a month.
And what do you think of it so far?
I like it. It's crazy. It's a crazy change of scenery. It's a little bit hard to get used to. The drugs are really different out here too, compared to where I'm from. So I'm getting used to that. But
you're not homeless. You're living in a place, right?
Right. I live in a rooming house right now. I live in a room.
Yep. And what brought you out here? You just needed a change?
Yeah, kind of bored of the nothing in Vermont. I make music, so I figured LA was like the place to be if I wanted to do something with that. And yeah, pretty much just got sick of being stuck in Vermont my whole life.
And tell me about how you grew up.
I was with my mom. I grew up with my mom. My dad wasn't really part of my life until I was a teenager because he was addicted to heroin. So he was addicted to heroin and he was in and out of jail. So my mom didn't really want me to talk to him, I guess, because like she didn't want me to get sad if he went to jail again or, you know. But so yeah, it was just me and my mom most of the time. And then I started talking to my dad when I was like 14. I found him on MySpace and we started talking and my mom figured out and she was like surprisingly cool about it. And I told her I wanted to move up here and she let me. So then I came up here, lived with my dad. I came up to Vermont, I mean, when I was in...
So your dad lives where?
In Vermont.
In Vermont, okay.
In 8th grade, I moved there with him. And that's kind of when I started like discovering drugs and stuff like that. So I like kind of got in some legal trouble in my teenage years and I was put in like juvies and placements from like 14 to 18 in foster homes and shit like that.
And you're how old now?
24.
24.
Yep.
Do you have friends out here or you just kind of came on your own?
No, I mean, I know some people in LA, but they're not really close by to me. I've hung out with friends a couple times since I've been here, but it's kind of hard because I don't have a car. And LA is a big city, you know?
Yeah, it's hard to get around.
Yeah.
What kind of kid were you in high school?
I skipped class a lot, and high school is when I started, like, kind of when I got super into drugs, and I just kind of wanted to get fucked up and not go to school. So yeah, I skipped class a lot and got in trouble in school a lot.
What do you think it was about your upbringing that maybe made you feel that way or led you down that path where you just want to get fucked up?
I'm not really sure. I didn't have like a traumatic childhood or anything. I don't really know. I feel like maybe I was always kind of prone to it because my dad's an addict. I'm not really sure though. I just remember the first time I smoked weed and then it was like lit. I loved it. I fucking like got so high and I loved it. And then I was like, Jesus, I want to do everything now.
And what drugs do you play around with now?
Heroin, Xanax, or just benzos in general, and alcohol, pretty much. I smoke weed too, but.
And how are you supporting yourself?
Right now I have a little bit of money still left from when I came here. I came here with a lot of money saved because I knew I wouldn't be able to get a job right away. And I do commissions online for artwork. Like other musicians will need like cover art or album art or whatever, and they'll have me make them the art and they'll send me like 10 or 20 bucks or like Cash App. And people actually commission those kind of often, so, but you know, I like would much rather have a real job right now.
And where do you see your life going now? What are your plans?
I don't know. I wanna do stuff with my music. I wanna be able to make money off my music, but I don't know. There's so many people here that are trying to do the same thing. There's so much competition.
Is the drug use kind of in the way of you achieving
Yeah, I
anything
mean,
you
I'm
want?
sure it is. I'm like semi-functioning, I suppose. I'm not like homeless, but yeah, I mean, it definitely gets in the way of
Yeah,
my
it can
creativity and
If it can often take a stronger hold, and then all of a sudden you
yeah,
are.
exactly. I need to get dope, so I'm not focused on making music or yeah.
And your parents know that you're out here now?
Yep. Both of them know I'm out here.
And they know you're using drugs?
No, I don't think they know that I'm using again. They knew I was using before, and I got clean for a while. Well, I was on maintenance. I was on Suboxone, but I was on Suboxone for like 4 years, and kind of recently relapsed. Not super recently, but like I want to say like 7 months ago I relapsed. So I don't think that they know that I'm using again yet, because I've been kind of keeping a good handle on it, surprisingly. But I mean, yeah, they're probably going to find out sooner or later.
What's your biggest regret at your young age?
Fuck. That's a good question. I don't know. I guess not trying to do something with myself sooner. Because most of the time when I was a teenager or like early 20s, I wasn't really thinking about my future at all. It's just, I don't know. I just like woke up one day and I'm 24, just like, holy fuck.
Would you kind of
I guess my biggest regret would just be not trying harder to build a stable life for myself when I was younger, so I wouldn't be addicted to heroin and shit and poor right now.
would you kind of point a finger at your father's drug addiction as to why maybe you're?
Not really his drug addiction, but I mean, yeah, I suppose because I wanted to try heroin initially, kind of because I was intrigued because he was addicted to it. But I don't blame his drug addiction for that. But my dad is kind of, I don't know, I feel like he doesn't like me. I have like weird issues with my dad. I don't think he likes me that much, so that kind of like makes me sad sometimes. So I feel like that triggers me to wanna do dope or whatever.
Did you feel love when you were, as a child? Do you feel like you were loved by your mom or anyone?
Yeah, my mom for sure.
Mm-hmm.
My mom is very loving, but my dad is, he doesn't really like show emotion or anything. And he kind of just treats me like he thinks I'm like a tool or something. I don't know. He doesn't treat me like I'm his family. He treats me like I'm some kid he knows that he's like, I don't know. It's like he doesn't want to be connected to me, but he has to be. I don't know. I don't know how to put it into words. I just don't think my dad likes me that much.
What emotions do you feel now?
I don't know. I'm sad a lot, I guess. I'm kind of psyched to be in LA. It's cool that I made it here.
Yeah, it's an exciting city.
Yeah.
Especially after being in small towns.
Yeah, exactly. But I still get depressed.
What do you worry about?
Like not doing anything with myself. I really want to make something with my music and shit, but I feel like I'm not going to. I feel like my time's like running out really fast.
And you were doing better when you were on Suboxone?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't using, so that's obviously better. And I was working in Vermont and had a pretty stable like schedule and life.
Would you consider yourself self-destructive?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can self-sabotage yourself into never achieving anything.
Yeah, I get down on myself sometimes, and then I'm like, well, it fucking doesn't matter if I shoot up because my music's not going to go anywhere anyway, so I don't know.
What was your favorite memory as a kid? Or in your life?
Fuck. I don't really know. Playing video games with my friend Ian when I was like 5 years old, playing PS1, I guess.
You're still young yet.
Yeah, I'm still young.
You got a lot of life.
I feel old as fuck, but I know I'm like not.
you trust me, you've got a lot of life to live.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say is the most important thing you've learned in your life?
I don't know. I used to be kind of entitled. I used to think I was entitled to shit. And I've learned that I'm not. I guess. I've learned that I don't matter as much as I think I do. I guess.
It's interesting. I mean, I think we all kind of need to believe in ourselves and believe that we deserve.
Yeah, I'm not trying to shit on
and then
myself
also
by saying that.
not feel like we're special.
I'm not trying to shit on myself by saying that. I've learned to be like humbler, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
Less entitled.
That's great. All right. Well, Brittneyy, thank you so much for sharing your story.
Thank you.
And I wish you the best of luck here in LA.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you very much.
It was cool to meet you.
Nice to meet you.